First at 5, a live look at Hopkins Airport. That's where travel to and from Florida is being affected due to Hurricane Helene. Several arriving and departing flights are already being canceled. We've been checking in there and will continue to do so. Our next live report will be coming up at 6 o'clock.
And we also have a live updated look at Helene. It is a Category 3 storm, and as of the brand spanking new 5 o'clock advisory from the National Hurricane Center, has sustained winds at 125 miles per hour near the center with gusts to 155. This puts Helene as a top-end Category 3, almost a Category 4 storm, as it approaches the Big Bend of Florida. Interestingly enough, the entire storm system, and this is a huge storm, is moving at 23 miles an hour.
Wow, and that's fast for a hurricane, right?
There is a ton of momentum coming in with this thing, and that momentum will carry the remnants far north. They're talking about a tropical storm in Atlanta, Georgia, tomorrow morning. So a huge story unfolding right now in Florida and the southeastern U.S.
And with that, we welcome you into 3 News at 5. Thanks so much for spending time with us. You can bet that Betsy and the entire 3 News weather team is going to be all over this storm until it is no longer a factor. It looks like it's going to bring plenty of weather our way as well.
Wind. We get wind tomorrow. We get rain coming up this weekend. We're going to drill down into all the details. They're going to let me nerd out at 5:30. So we are going to have all of that for you coming up in just a few minutes. But plenty to get to first, because the storm, of course, is right now making landfall, or it's about to this evening, right along Florida's coast. NBC senior national correspondent Jay Gray has been tracking the storm and joins us from Tallahassee, Florida, with the latest on the conditions. Hi, Jay.
Hey, Betsy, Jay, and yeah, you've done a perfect job of explaining what we're facing here. This one is a bit different, and you can tell by the language the different weather services, the National Hurricane Center, the National Weather Service are using. Let's start with the NWS. They are this evening calling this storm, and I'm quoting here, one of the most significant weather events in the modern era. I've covered a few of these storms. You don't hear language like that from the Weather Center. So they're getting the attention of a lot of people as this storm continues to churn in those warm Gulf waters. That's like rocket fuel for this system. So it's growing. It's going to intensify before it makes landfall sometime estimated between 8 and 10 o'clock this evening, though it's picking up speed. You talked about that forward speed. That's an amazing rush of this storm, so it could push that timetable up just a bit. Let's talk about what we're going to see at landfall. Winds well over 100 miles an hour. That storm surge that the National Hurricane Center is calling catastrophic, deadly, unsurvivable, could be a wall of water 20 feet tall or higher. That's something this area has never seen. And I want you to consider something, Jay and Betsy. This is an area that over the last 13 months has already seen 2 hurricanes. Now we'll see the biggest, the most powerful they've ever seen. It's going to be a rough go for a long time for a lot of people. FEMA, real quickly, saying this is a multi-state event. At least 6 states with hurricane or tropical storm force winds, at least 9 affected by Helene.
Yeah, the energy in this system is unbelievable. And that energy just doesn't go away once it makes landfall. That energy transports inland. And so we start to see the breakdown of that energy. And that's where we're going to have big problems in the Appalachians in the next 36 hours. All right, Jay Gray joining us live in Tallahassee, Florida. Thank you.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right.
And stay safe.